welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelsey. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. I know I've been gone for probably like 3 weeks now. I did get unblocked. I did want to update you guys on that. I did get unblocked from Point Pickup. In this video, I just wanted to do an update of the process of being unblocked, some new stuff that's happening, and then just an overall update of the app in case you are new. And if you are seeing my old videos, Point Pickup has changed a lot since my first Point Pickup video, so I just wanted to get started and talk about that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is me getting unblocked. So from that video, it was like a week from me being completely blocked, and then about a week and a half, well, another half a week had passed, and then I finally did get in contact with somebody. They called me and they asked me if I was who I was, and I said yes, and they asked me that they noticed that my account was blocked, and I said yes, and then they said, okay, well, I just have to go through some training and then I can unblock your account. So I said, okay. I explained to them that I didn't understand why I was blocked, and they did say because I did have orders back-to-back canceled. I don't remember ever canceling orders back-to-back. I know Walmart did cancel some orders back-to-back, and then I know I did miss a call, which I think I said in one of my videos. They had called me, and then I followed by getting on the app, and then I got blocked. So I don't know what actually went through for them to finally call me. I did email the CEO, whatever his name is. I emailed like so many people that I just found their email from Point Pickup that they worked with. I wrote every single help email, the account, any email that they wrote me by. I also emailed them as well, just to try to get unblocked, because I did not want to go another week without pay and not working. So I'm not really sure exactly what got through till they finally were able to call me. I don't know if it was just the normal waiting time of the email talking to them or what it exactly was, but I am happy that I did get unblocked. That did take a really long time, and it was nerve-wracking because I wasn't getting any details of what they were doing next, if they even knew that they got any of my emails. So that did kind of suck. But what I will say is when they do call you, I guess the people who unblock you, they can call you from all over the United States, because it was like a Wisconsin number, and I originally wasn't going to answer because I usually don't answer numbers I don't know, just because of spam and stuff like that. But for some reason I just felt like I needed to answer it, so I did answer it, and it was a nice lady who helped me get unblocked. They just say that they're going to retrain you, and just make sure if you get any calls from Point Pickup to answer, regardless if you're working or not working, just because sometimes they do calls to see if it's an active account or if the phone number is real. So just keep that in mind if you ever do see a call from Point Pickup. With going on picking up calls, I'll get started in the things that I recommend and tips and stuff. So if you do get a call from Point Pickup, whether you're delivering an order or waiting for an order, I highly recommend you answer that. Usually it's like an 800 number, but I honestly would just answer any calls. I know some people, at least for me, I don't like to answer calls I don't know, but now I answer calls just because I am afraid that it might be Point Pickup or something. So I do answer them, even when if I'm waiting for an order, I will answer them, just because sometimes they just want your update of how long you've been waiting at Walmart. They'll ask you if you would like them to cancel that order, and you can still get paid. They say you get paid the full amount, but you do not get paid the full amount. I know yesterday I had an order that got canceled, and the guy had called me 3 times because he wanted to know if he would like to cancel the order for me, and I said no, because it takes like 2 hours to get another order. He called me again, and then finally I just caved in the 3rd time, and he said you will get paid the full amount if I do cancel it. So I was like, okay, and it was $18, the full amount. But then the next day when everything did process, the full amount, I guess, to them is just the base pay, which when you click on the order, usually it'll say base pay plus tip plus like bonuses, and usually the base tip, usually for 2 orders, at least where I am, is $7.50, and if it's 1 order it's $4.50. So everything did change to $7.50, which was kind of bummer because he did tell me I'd get the full amount. So I was thinking I was going to get the $18, but Point Pickup isn't like that anymore. You do not get the full amount, you just get the base pay if they do cancel the orders. I also noticed that now if Walmart cancels the orders for you, I also didn't get pay for that. So I think now if they call you and they cancel the order for you, that's the only time that you will actually get money paid for you for waiting, because I did have Walmart cancel sometimes some orders, because that's how it used to be. If Walmart canceled the order, you did get paid, but now I noticed that it didn't pop up on my pay little stub area. So just keep that in mind. Definitely wait it out and wait for maybe Point Pickup to contact you or something if you can do that. Another thing I wanted to update you guys is if you're watching my beginning beginning videos, I do still get some replies on my TikTok and on those videos saying like, how are you getting so many orders? So those videos, definitely look at the date, because you can only get one order now unless it's an express or general merchandise or an ASAP order. That's the only time you can take multiple orders that are after the order you're currently picking up. So let's say you're picking up a 145 order. You can't click any other order before that unless it's a ready to pick up order, express, general merchandise, or ASAP order. If there is a 245 order that pops up, it will not allow you to click on it until you complete that 145 order. Now with that being said, I do know there is a little trick you can do. If you're lucky enough that the orders are still there, you can work backwards. So usually if I wake up, I notice that there's a 9:45 and an 8:45. I won't click on the 8:45. I will click on the 9:45 and then click on the 8:45, because then it does guarantee you to accept those in your queue. I don't really get it, because I don't know why we can't just do what we used to do, where we basically used to set up our day having 7:45, 8:45 and stuff like that. But I do know that that's like a little trick that you can do if you're lucky enough for the orders to still be sitting there. Sometimes they won't be sitting there, so you will just be accepting a really later order, but sometimes you also will be able to still get the ready to pick up order. So even if you do want to like head to your Walmart, even though your order isn't until 9:45, I would recommend that, because sometimes ready to pick up orders, which would just be a regular grocery order that maybe someone didn't pick up, or maybe they didn't pick and now it's ready, they'll become available. So I definitely recommend you doing that. Another thing that I've kind of noticed is orders used to drop 2 hours before, and now I notice they drop around 45 to an hour before the next following trip. So let's say it's 8:45, let's just say it's 8. The orders for 9:45 will drop at 8. So you usually only have to wait an hour for the next order, versus it was like 2, almost 4 hours, because they dropped every 2 hours. So that is kind of a little upside. I do know with the holidays right now, they are doing a lot of promotions with the general merchandise. I have not participated in that just because Black Friday Walmart deals go on. Either the app crashes or there's some type of glitch, or Walmart isn't ready for it. So you're literally just waiting around and nothing is happening. So I haven't participated in that. The only ones I have participated in are the little perks that are like finish 6 orders and you get like an extra $15, which those are really awesome. I've noticed those are more frequent now. I don't know if it's just because it's the holiday, or maybe they're just trying to really promote that, kind of like Instacart did when they have promotions. It's nothing crazy. It's just like 6 orders, which that does count if there's an order, if there's a batch of 2, that counts as 2. So really you only have to do 3 trips and you get an extra $15. As far as tips go, I know there was a lot of stuff going around, which I think even in my videos is saying like they're taking our tips. So they kind of are and kind of aren't. So when you accept an order, and let's say it says like $12.45, that's not $12.45 plus tip. That is, I guess, them ranging their base pay. If it's a 2 batch, would be $7.50 in my area, and then they say that they give you like bonus of like wait time. Sorry, my camera card got full. So back to the pay. So they do give you a bonus. They give you your base pay, which is usually $7.50 or $4.50, at least in my area, depending if it's 2 batch or single batch. And then they, I guess, guesstimate. So really I would not believe that number at all. I don't even know why they even give you that number, because they're predicting, I guess, a certain amount of tips, because even when that amount went through, it's not like they were calculating the tip and the base pay, because the numbers still didn't add up to that original date number. So they're not taking your tips. They are giving you your tips, but that number that they show you, regardless if it says 19, if it says 7, you're gonna get $7.50 for your base pay, and if those customer tips, you're getting that, and then you will get like the bonus that they add, which really just equals up to the $7.50 base pay and a little bit extra. So you're never actually going to get that $12.95 plus tip. I think that's just for them to want you to really grab it, when they're kind of guesstimating like you could get up to this amount, but you won't get less than that amount. You will get that amount and maybe a little bit extra. That's why it says like, or a little bit extra pay or something like that. So that is the thing, which kind of sucks, because in your mind when you see like a $19 order, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get $19 plus tip. That's sadly not happening anymore. They went away with that. So regardless of what it is, you're getting the base pay and if the customer tips, which the base pay is $7.50, and then that's it. So they're not taking your tip. They are giving you your tip, but they're doing it very sneaky like as far as promoting how much that order costs, when really they should just say it's $7.50 and not make it seem like, oh, this order's $12, this order's $19, this order's $13, when really it's $7.50 and you could potentially get a tip. So that's what they're doing. I know they've kind of covered their back as far as people saying like this is illegal. It seems pretty legal now that they have all these disclaimers, especially when they updated it. It explained everything as far as the breakdown of the tip. It does still seem confusing of why they would say it's a certain amount, but you do get more than that. You're just not going to get as much as you think you're going to get, but so that kind of sucks. As far as more updates, the map is still the same. You cannot see the physical address. You can't even see the physical address even when you're done with the order. I know it used to show you the address still. I've seen some things that's saying like this is to protect the customers, and some people are saying it's to protect the customers who don't tip, so that you know like, oh, I don't want to go to that person's house because I know they don't tip, which I mean I could see that. I never really used it like that. I more used it as just like a location to help me figure out where I'm going. So now I've kind of gotten comfortable with knowing like on the map where the little like pink drops are, kind of knowing where that area is if I do want to accept it, because they do not show you the address anymore. With the holidays, I know pay is sometimes a little bit behind. Like last week it was about a day behind, so usually it would give me it on a Wednesday and it didn't give it to me until a Thursday. So just keep that in mind if you are trying point pickup. And I know they do have an update now, which in my area I haven't noticed it being used, but they do have, if you look at the top, it says a delivery and it says shopping. So I know they are trying to go towards more of kind of like an Instacart kind of feel where you can do the shopping, except they set up a designated time, it seems like, and then you can shop during those times for, I guess, the store. In my area I haven't seen it like become active or anything, but the button is there. So if you are confused on that, that's what it's for. If you want to, I guess, participate in those areas that are doing the shopping, you can, or you can do strictly just delivery. As far as notifications, I do recommend you clicking on the notifications, and that magical screen is no longer there. It's still there, but I noticed notifications are more reliable of being able to accept the orders. So I usually just click on the notification and then look at the area of where it's going to and then accept it or don't accept it. So those are the little bit of updates that I have. If I do come up with more, I will definitely make another video, but I really hope things maybe improve. I'm hoping maybe just because it's the holidays, maybe they're going this route. I know I did have somebody comment, I believe, on one of my videos saying that they kind of did the same thing during the holidays last year with the one order at a time. And then I do get it, especially right now with the holidays, having so many people cancel their orders. It can get frustrating. I know I delivered an order to a customer and they said that it's been like 3 days since they got their groceries because it kept getting like delayed. So she was like, oh, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for these. It kept getting delayed. And then I finally got an email saying it was on its way. So just keep that in mind when you're doing point pickup. A lot has changed. If you are coming from any of those older videos and you are a little bit confused, I definitely would watch some of my recent videos because they are more up to date as far as how point pickup is now. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and don't forget to comment and subscribe. We are almost at 300 subscribers. I'm so excited. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed and been following me through this. I'm sorry for the little bit of delay that I had. My husband's been in the field, so I've kind of just been mostly with family, just to not be alone, because being in the house by myself is a little sad and I just would prefer to be near my family. So I haven't really had time to sit down and really record anything. I'll see you guys in my next video. And sorry it's so dark. The sun is setting, but this was the best time for me to film right now because I was doing some cleaning and had to take care of my little animals. So I'm so sorry about that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!